This is Max Steingart and Pasha with your sales tip for the day.
If you duplicate the questions that you ask people, you will duplicate success. Now, in this example, Gina is contacted by one of her social networking friends, Kim, who happens to be in real estate. And so Kim sends Gina an email. She says, how do I make a fortune on the internet? Real estate is really tough right now. And there's something on Gina's page that has made Kim curious about what Gina's doing. And so she sees that Gina's successful. She sees that Gina's doing well. It's on her page. Nothing about the business, but it's on her page. When she says, I'm ready to help 5 people make a fortune on the internet, you've got to be successful if you can be doing that. And so when somebody asks you, how do I make money on the internet? The questions are going to be duplicated over and over. You're going to say the same things to everyone. And the answers that they give you are going to tell you whether you want to continue, whether they really and truly are a candidate and a prospect for your business. Every time somebody asks you about your post, how do I make a fortune on the internet? You're going to ask 2 questions. Why do you want to know? And what do you do now? Well, Gina throws in a third. I'd be happy to tell you. Why do you want to know? What do you do in the real estate field? And how long have you been in real estate? And so her friend comes back. I've been selling real estate for 3 years, and I did mortgages for 12 years prior to that. Well, real estate is down, and I'm always up for making new money. And now would be a great time with sales down. People will answer your questions, or you don't have to answer theirs. So Gina writes back, are you familiar with the network marketing industry? Now you have 10 questions that you want the answers to. Before you talk about your business, you want to know what their network marketing experience is. So we know she's been in real estate for 3 years. We know she did mortgages for 12. So we know what she's doing now, what she did before, and we have a real good idea as why she's looking. She wants to make more money. So now she's ready to talk. We're ready to talk to her about our business, but before we do, we must find out what their network marketing experience is. Hence the question, are you familiar with the network marketing industry? And again, you are going to duplicate this question whenever you talk to somebody. If you talk to somebody about your business prior to asking that question, prior to knowing what their experience with network marketing is, you are setting yourself up for rejection. So she comes back and says, well, I'm not sure. Fill me in. I'm ready to make some money. Real estate is really down right now. I need to be making some extra income. I've been in sales all my life. I was in the car business for 6 years, mortgage business for 12, and real estate for now 4 years. I'm ready and willing. Well, we have her background, car business. Now, do you think that someone that has been in sales all their life, that has been in the car business, the mortgage business, and the real estate business, doesn't know about network marketing? Of course not. Of course not. She's just not equating the company and her experience with the term network marketing. And so Gina clarifies it. Ever hear of companies like Mary Kay or Amway? Now, the stuff in yellow really didn't need to be included because you don't have to tell people what it is. You want to find out, are they familiar with companies like Mary Kay or Avon or Amway? She has heard of it, both, and also have sold Mary Kay. Made no money at it on the side. Please fill me in. Now, once somebody tells you that they've got some experience, you want to know why they weren't successful. Because there's a good chance that the reasons that prevented them from being successful in Mary Kay will hold them back from being successful in your business. Maybe it's their fault. Well, I don't like people. I had to talk to people. I like being by myself. Well, let's see what her reason was. What was it that attracted you to the company, and why do you think you couldn't make money in Mary Kay? And she says no one wanted to be able to get the products for half price. Okay, that's her reason. Well, would you be open to looking at another company that you could supplement your income during these crazy times? And her friend comes back and it says, sure, but. And you know, when you get sure buts, you've got a major barrier. If you can overcome this objection, you have a clear road to showing your business. Sure, I'd like to see it, but let me tell you, I have one friend in our office selling Pampered Chef, one selling Tupperware, one selling Southern Living, and none of them are doing any good. No one is having a party because our area has been hit so hard with job loss. Our county is the highest in the state. I've had a party in the last couple of weeks so they can try to get some bookings. No one booked a party. No one bought over a $20 item. Sure, I'll hear about your network marketing company, but network marketing is not working in our county. And Gina comes back. Your friends have missed a boat. Many people are making money in those businesses doing it on the net. No parties. Was Mary Kay your only networking experience? What other companies did you try? Find out why they're not having success. Now introduce your company and the concept of doing it on the internet, and you get, yes, it has been. I was never on the net with Mary Kay. Show me how it's done and which is making the most money. Now, not only did Kim join Gina's business in July, but in August, Kim brought 18 people into her business, and thus 18 people into Gina's business. These same questions you are going to duplicate over and over. The answers that you get to those questions, when they're the right answers, will duplicate your success. And this works, folks, in the real world just as it works via email.